Man, oh man, oh man. It's been a week and we only 2 days in. Woo! Alright, so check me out. What you're looking at is the gold chart, primarily the 16 chart. And this is me showing y'all. We just reiterating the strategy. I'm gonna show y'all on SPX because I did take a few trades on SPX, but we just going ahead and like bundling everything together now. Cool? Cool. Cool. First thing first, if you're new, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're not new, same thing. If you subscribe already, share it to somebody that you know. Hope this bitch is on, because if not, I'm talking and y'all just gonna get the muted audio. Now, with that being said, let's go over these gold trades. So, now, if y'all watched the previous videos, we were talking about roofs and floors. Cool. Gold came down, pushed up, came down, pushed up, came down, made a floor, made a new floor, made a W and pushed up. Realistically, we would have took a trade here or dropped down on a lower time frame and took a trade somewhere within this box. Cool. See it pushed up, came right back down. We would have been aiming for the neckline. Came, activated an interest, and then when you would have dropped down lower, you would have got your entry. If not, you would have came on the 16 and look, head, right shoulder, left shoulder, you could have got in here, either way to the moon. Boom. Bet. That's January. Now, I've been trading gold since that time, so I've been hitting off this shit. Now check me out. Gold came up here. Aiming for this line, but I can't remember why because it's not on this time frame, so we probably already hit my targets. That's why I just dragged it up. Bet. Gold came, made a head and shoulders. You know what we say? This box is drawn on a smaller time frame, probably the 8 chart. Bet, see? Made the head and shoulders, I seen it, pushed up, retested here. Realistically, look, I was supposed to take these. Tap into here, rejection off of here, just hold this motherfucker. I ain't get there in time. When did that happen? This happened late in the fucking night. At like 1, 2 in the morning. I wasn't trading this at that time, but I caught this one. Feel me? Came. Here's what made the trade even better. Came back up, it rejected. I got in here because I didn't like this first one because it pulled back. I got it on this rejection. Made the M, kept dropping. What you supposed to do after that? Neckline retest, drop. Came back to your neckline. That's 93 ticks. I think I got like 100 and some change. Look, that's 128. And then I got greedy off of this right here. With the break of the lows, confirmed it for me. That was 160. This was what, yesterday? 6? Yesterday. As a matter of fact, I bought an account on Apex. Past that motherfucker. But we're going to discuss that later. Here you go. It was either this one or this one. I think it was this one. Same trades though. Same trades. And this one was a lot deeper. 200, 150, 160. killed the buy today, right off of these W's. Killed it. So let's go ahead discuss what we're looking for. How do we find a trade? The whole compression of everything, so you can kind of understand. So when you're looking for a trade, right? What you're gonna do? Come to your higher time frame, but whatever feels comfortable for you. If this don't feel comfortable for you, like it don't feel comfortable for me, drop down till you feel comfortable. So I drop down to the 16. Boom. Feel more comfortable. Now, another thing that I do that you could possibly do, colored boxes. Why? And I just drag them. Why do I do that? Colored boxes are my higher time frame support and resistances, which means if I was to drag this way and do this, this whole thing is probably a support. This right here is an area of interest because it's an inverted head and shoulders retest. So now we have all of this as a stop loss or a support, whatever you want to do. If I'm taking a trade here, I can put my stop loss under here and feel cool that if I get stopped out, we supposed to get stopped out. You feel me? But then I just drop down and I get boom, boom, boom into the box, push up, inverted head and shoulders, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, neckline, enter, bow, push up. I ain't get this. I was waiting for the retest, never got my retest. Feel me? So then it pushed up, made an M. That's a sell. I was hoping to come and give me my retest. It didn't. Pushed above. I put a box over here, wicked it. No. Stayed in, stayed in. Push up, push down, push up. That's a W. Enter on here. Retest made me like it a lot more. Push up, retest this. Didn't break. Made another W. Flew up. I got out here once it rejected here. So 257. How do you find that? So what I did, like I said, I went to a higher time frame that I'm comfortable with. Boom. This is like a 1 hour. I'm like, okay, we started to push up. Can we come back to here? It came back to here. I started to look for buys in this area. If you want to trade a smaller time frame like I do, once I miss it, what I do is this. Let's say I was to miss this. I come here on my 8 chart. This was yesterday. You come here today. So now, what, you go back on the 16. You would take a box, put your roof. Whatever color you want your roof. I normally do mine's red. In the heat of the moment, because I know what I'm doing, I be forgetting to put these shit sometimes, but when I go back, I'll put them. Thank God I'm doing this YouTube video so I can actually show what I'm doing. So now, have your roof, you have your floor. Came up, push down. This could be a fake out, but if you put stops above here, you're straight. It's an ugly M, like one of my close friends would call it, Miss Ray, a drunk M. You feel me? But you can do that. If it was 50 ticks, I would have got stopped out once I got in here. Because look, that's a 59 tick pullback. I would have got stopped because I get 50. Borderline 70, but we'll talk about that. That's just flexing that shit. But rejection, you could have got in here. Realistically, this was today, just to let y'all know. I didn't trade real money today. I just traded demo and I caught this trade. 158, well, 148 ticks. Realistically, this was your imbalance. So, what's an imbalance? Imbalances are anywhere that the market pushed up from that it ain't never came back to. And that's where you normally see my lines at. Because I feel like the market has to come back to them. So this is why I was aiming for there. As you can see, it tapped, played around, got to pushing up. If you wanted to catch this, if you believe the imbalance was a buy, could have went to a lower time frame and caught yourself like a little 50 ticker, like one of these. 64 ticks was your max, because once it got here, I didn't want to hold it. So you feel me? So that's why I'm like, that's what I caught. That's how you compress it together. If you didn't catch the early move down here, didn't get the retest here, and it just kept pushing up, you have to go off of previous stuff. It's a lot more risky because you didn't get to the move early. Then you get to one of these buys. But that's the best way you can do it. You know, if you slide to a smaller time frame, you can probably catch. That's 50 ticks. Gold is notorious at giving you 50 at a time. So if you're a person who like 50, you could have caught this and rebounded. You could have caught this and rebounded. You could have went, like I said, on the smaller time frame. Caught that. That's 73 ticks. It ain't go nowhere. So you'd have just been holding it. It would have either tapped you out at break even, or you just would have been having stops under here and been cool. If you did that, that's almost 100. That's 100 ticks if you got out of here. And why am I doing it like that? Because you're looking for M's and W's or patterns on supports. Imbalances that are not retested are technically floors when they become retested, if they are not blazed through. They're normally right next to supports. So they're always supported, if you get what I'm saying. So, push down, push up, your little smaller time frame W. This would be like a 1 minute W. Push up, you missed that. Neckline retest, never broke these lows. Push up from there. You would have got your rejection. Took 100 ticks, 108, 100 ticks, however much. Missed that. Boom. W. That's 35 ticks. Come back, retest. $50 ticks. Simple. What I'm showing you, let's draw boxes. Push down. Let's start from here. We already know we wanted to buy. Let's say we miss all of this. We see this shit happening. New York happens. This shit drops. You missed the sell. You ain't catch any of these little You feel me? Up here. Look. Boom. Get in here. You see this happening, you scared to take it. So it happens without you. No retest. You're like, damn, either it comes here or now it comes here. This another trade you could have took. This is the super latest of trades you could have taken. And what? 142 ticks still. Come up here. This is more. The better trade. 183 ticks. You feel me? Let's say you ain't catch that. We hit the imbalance. We ain't make a pattern pull up. Then we made this little bullshit. If you're going to take this, you might as well take this. Simple. So, boom. Price pull up. You missed this shit like a donkey. Come back down. Made a head and shoulders. It dropped. How much would you ate off of that if you was to trade that? 30, 40 ticks. Cool. Some people would have probably got in here if you want to be risky. 50 ticks. Cool. We got in there. Pulled back up. Normally supposed to get in at the rejection on the neckline. 42. And it came back down. Never touched your break even. You never would have put it at break even because it ain't hit 50. We got to go over that. But I'm just showing you how to compress everything together. How to find what you're looking for. Bet. So boom. This 50 ticks. So you got in here. I'm fucking up. Your stop loss here. Let's get some lines. Realistically, if you're risking 50, how much you want back? 50. So let's be smart. That's your 1-to-1. You feel me? Price came down, pushed up. That's your 50 ticks. That's your $500. All you would have had to did is draw your box here. We ain't never broke. So then your 50 ticks, you could put underneath, you could put your stop loss here. Bang. So now you like 36, 38, 35, 40 ticks in profit. Feel me? This is where you was aiming for. You can now put that up here. That's another 30. You could aim for another 50. Did you get it? You got it. 100 ticks. Just off the buy. You thought it was going to buy it, but it gave you 100 ticks. That's a band, one contract, two bands, two contracts. Is it? Yeah, two bands, two contracts. Can't go wrong with it. You could aim for here, which is the ideal spot. Because why? This is the previous floor turn roof. What happened? We hit the previous floor turn roof and began to drop from there. This is technically classified as an imbalance. 3 rejections. I'm picking the best looking one, but realistically, you wouldn't know what you would have picked. How much is this? at 68 ticks, right? But let's say you got in here. Your stop loss is here. So yeah, you would be 33 ticks in drawdown. You're still gonna win this trade. Feel me? Cool. Had you got in here, which is the best possible one, that's a 22 tick stop loss. Your stop loss is probably somewhere up here, and you would have still experienced some drawdown, but only 22 ticks instead of 33. Would have never broke your box, because realistically, if it breaks the box, it's a dead trade. But it would, you could have killed it at whatever it broke the box at. But still, flourished 68 ticks. Those of you who got in here, you still hit your 50. So everybody would have got 50, because at 50 is when you get the fuck out the trade. So as you can see, these are all trades I would take. You just have to be quick with it. You feel me? As you can see this work, this is how you jam pack it all together. You know? Anything off necklines or one candle rejections. And if you miss the rejections, you wait for the patterns you get off the necklines. You would have thought this was a buy, because this is a buy structure, but it's a whole time sell. So it just depends on how you look at the market. This would have been a loss. This W right here would have been a loss. 42 ticks, it would have came back, you would have been mad. That's a loss. But the sell would have been a lot better. But if you see this drop, what makes you think any of these are gonna hold? You feel me? If you ain't getting anywhere close to this, none of this anywhere up here is guaranteed. You should be looking just for the sell. So like now here, this is already tapped what I expect. Because look, these lows are already obliterated. So this is what I'm anticipating is going to happen. We can come and play anywhere in these. I would think you can get in this rejection here. Maybe have this as a stop. Let's say 50 ticks from here. But would I take that? No, because market's about to close. And then I didn't even go to my higher time frames to see. So this looked like a head and shoulders for me. Push up, break below, push up. If we don't break, we should drop. Where would I like to aim to? Here. It's an area price hasn't touched yet, but we left it. We never retested it. So now, I'm buys anywhere close to this green box. I'm sells anywhere close to this red box. So it's a bigger picture. Neckline retest. Higher time frame. Let's color the box. Boom. If we break above and retest, I love to take the trade. But for now, I'm sells anywhere close to this red box. So now, look, you come down. I'm looking for these to break because if we come down and push up off of that, we're ranging. I don't want to trade a ranging market. So, with that being said, mouth is dry as hell. I need some water, but I'm finna go after this video. With that being said, I would just wait for either a break above or a break below. You can go to a higher time frame and it's similar. It's range. If we don't break above these, then we're going down. If we don't break these, we're just gonna keep bouncing. We don't want that. We can break, retest, drop, come back down here. Love that. So hopefully this is a head and shoulders and it drops and I can aim for down here. $4.12 gives a more vivid picture of a rejection supposedly to happen here. You get your 50 ticks. You can put put your stop loss somewhere up here and aim anywhere down here. That's what I would be looking for. But aside from that, that's how you mesh it all together. You find a roof, you find a floor anywhere close to the roof that matches your higher time frame market structure. You look for sell patterns anywhere close to your floor. You look for your buy patterns. That's how I mesh it all together. So when I came here, like I said, higher time frame needed to bounce off, push up. This is a roof on a higher time frame. So of course I was expecting a sell somewhere in this roof. If it was to break through, then I was looking for a bounce on this roof turn floor to then continue buying up. But that's what I got. So now, if it doesn't break the roof again, what it's going to do? Fall or range. So I'm looking for the fall. If it doesn't fall, it's either going to push up and give me a structure to buy. If we're looking for imbalance on a higher time frame, realistically speaking, this is what you're looking for. So I'll be looking for price to come somewhere here or somewhere here. You feel me? Those are my areas of interest. But then price could just be rejecting off of here and buying up. So this is everything that could be happening. Price is rejecting off of here, then it should buy up. But if this roof is strong enough to keep pushing it down, then we should get to one of these areas. You see? As you can see here, on a higher time frame, it's not retested, but on a smaller time frame, it's already been tested. So you're really only waiting for this. But we can also bounce off of this since it's also an imbalance on a higher time frame and it might be strong. So you don't know, but that can be a TP as well. There you go. That's my strategy all compressed. From here on out, I'm basically going to show you guys actual trades. So thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Uh, for like I said, from here on out, I don't think it's gonna be no more strategy trades. It's just gonna be live trades or trades that I've taken already, and I'm just gonna show you what happened. And y'all basically figure out how I took the trades because I explained it. I've just meshed everything together. Patterns, neckline, retest, boom, get in. They win, they lose once you have a 50 tick, 70 ticks, however you feel, you know. That one where I would have lost, my mentor would have won because she likes a 70 tick stop. I like a 50, you know. So it just goes from there. It just goes to show you. Uh, yeah. Like I said, after this, it's gonna be fucking psychology trades. I mean, psychology videos, trading videos, and maybe some bullshit. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We out.